Hey, Hockey. Oh, fuck, everybody's in here. Oh, and what? I do not. Wait, Hockey says he's in the game. He's heading into the third. Um, oh, so who's on D tonight? Young and Ash. Okay. Uh, oh, okay, because I had an idea that might help me out with the tips, sort of, if there is any tonight. Um, can I just run by my idea real quick, or? Hey, why you do that? Can I penetrate you from behind? Can I penetrate you from behind? So I can have a goalie fight? Yippee! Oh, I won't. Yeah, so what I've kind of, yeah, that's what, so like with me when I usually played there, I had hug the post on. So I just turned that off and I just went into like my loadout and I just turned that off and I found amazing. Like out of 5 shots, I saved 4 of them because I ran out of energy. Are we home first? Oh, I'm gonna be a team owner next season. I named it the Arctic Black Bears. Yeah. No. What? I have Arctic in my DNA at this point. And plus, I know who I'm selecting in the first round at this point. You. Wait, what? Oh, no, I would probably put you as GM. I'm fine with compy. Are we doing scrimmage? Scrimmage? Oh, Rhino. Rhino, did I verse you in All-Star game? Fucking, I don't know. Yeah. Bro, that was fucking fun. But yeah, fucking, I think it was against you or Sand. I played up fucking unbelievable.
Oh, both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action.
I kind of want him back, but also attacking.
Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Warriors kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Dupuy's got the puck in his own zone. Orbrow's got it across the line. The Warriors get a hold of the puck along the boards. Icing is the call.
I'm gonna have to waste our time out for a second. I gotta turn off hug the post. I didn't turn that off in fucking... Yeah, my tether's off. Yeah, I always have my tether off. Fuck that shit.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Manitoba's won the face-off deep in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Wicked stop by the goaltender. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check.
I'm back, baby.
Got it along the wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Nice.
You had a wide open net.
The Empire have it on the attack. Manitoba's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. There's some physicality here. Oh, and a missed pass, and they'll be forced to tag up. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. And here at center, that's intercepted. And he loses control here. The Warriors have it against the wall. Centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. Oh, look at this chance. He scores. Oh, wow, that is a goal scorer's finish right there.
Well, she's in that prime time area, her wheelhouse, right net front, James. I don't know how she has time in that area. You got to find a way to contest her. When you don't, that's exactly what happens. She buries it. She's one of the best shooters in the league from this area, James. And when she gets net front, it's not about how hard it gets off her stick. It's about how quick. She is a masterclass at it.
The Empire have to be breathing a little easier now as they get on the board first here in this one.
It's amazing how mindset can change when you get up by a goal in what's been considered a pretty scrappy back-and-forth game.
Orabro's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a save by Cheevers.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible.
Oh, off the post!
Orabro's been working hard and to put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Here in the back half of this period, we got a tie game. Puck scooped up by Draisaitl. Scooped up along the wall by Saul. Orabro's got the puck in their own end. Manitoba's got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Draisaitl. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Orabro's got it in their own zone. He got all of that hit. Moves it to Hammer. Puck dumped in. The Empire have taken possession along the wall. Moves the puck across to Hammer. Orabro's got control of it now from their own end. Feeds it down low. Manitoba's got a hold of it against the wall. The Warriors take possession here in the open ice. Looking for space inside the D zone. And just a bit outside. Poked away in the offensive end. Puck picked up by Pasternak. Coming to the front of the net. Sensational stop by Cheevers.
Well, she's right in her wheelhouse, exactly where she wants to be with that grade A scoring chance in tight. But the chance is stolen. She's actually robbed by the goaltender with that save.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And he makes the save with ease. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
Puck grab by Dupuis. That's turned away with the pad by Cheevers. Oh, he hammered him on the play. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. One defensive breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. And off the draw, they take the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Here he is, takes the shot, and that goes off the player in front. All alone! Oh, absolutely crushed at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the
It feels weird having
great
that hug the
rock
post
acts of
off.
the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
What? So I turned hug the post off, and it feels fucking weird. But not the whole like what? Well, no, it's so because usually when they're on a breakaway, I go one way and the fucking thing hugs the post, so I just turn that off. Yeah, I've always used it on. Yeah. Yeah, because it feels fucking like. Yeah, but I gotta press more buttons.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2.
Well, I like it. It's just weird.
Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go. Still tied up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Warriors need to do a better job of holding onto the puck. Yes, that means keeping it and not giving it away. The goaltender played well. It's a tied game. They need to hit the reset button and come out in the second strong.
Right in front.
Let me get to the bench. Let me get.
Eyes and the hand is in the air. Slides the puck down low. Shot inside. Here's the official call. Thunderbugs going off to the box for 2 minutes. Orebro sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And she snags the puck from off the wing. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Tremendous use of the body on the play. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Good hit. The Warriors have it now. Takes it across the blue line. Too much traffic in the lane. The Empire have gained possession off the wall. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Warriors will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Gets it out of his own end. Orebro's got the puck in the defensive end.
Tinoco's almost out of the box.
Power play has expired.
Being on power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Heads to the back of the net. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. And let's see what the call is. The Empire have been called for tripping on the play. Here's a first look at the power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Takes it to the front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Plays the puck up ahead. And there's the save.
Ooh, I love that hug the post being off.
There he is. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Orebro's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Pasternak's lugging the puck. Manitoba's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there.
He stopped it. Wow! Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position, and once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Winds up, lets it go. Standing tall with the save. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Here they come on the rush. Oh, you'll feel that one. And the play continues. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot. Scores! There it is, a go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Moves it quickly over to Scott. Great defensive effort with the stick. And he takes a shot and makes the save. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Orebro's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Past the midway mark of the frame, Manitoba's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And now it's grabbed by Draisaitl. Here's a short pass to Saul. He says, let's get physical on that play. Orebro's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. Perfectly executed hip check there. Orebro's got the puck against the wall. Centering feed. Block shot. Orebro's got a hold of it along the wall. Now into the offensive zone to the right side. And he denied it there.
Cheevers makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this ends up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Orebro's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear...
They score! And that tips by.
Hold on here, James. Hold on. I think this is a high stick. This was disallowed right away. You can see the official wave it off.
Yeah.
We're going to have to review this to confirm the call.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Scott's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Takes a shot. Big save right at the end. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Rhino, should I leave it on or leave it off? Because like I come out so far out to challenge them, but I come back into the crease.
Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Oilers had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get
Going, I'm running, and you guys are gonna lose them. I'm running.
And really look to attack off the rush.
Slides it on over to Pasternak. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be to task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Orebro's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, in a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
And a strong effort on that play. Here's a chance! Trying to end this siege. And they clear the defensive zone. Orebro's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It was the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Picked up along the boards by Hammer. Orebro's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Pasternak. Oh, and she takes a big hit on the play.
Well, and it's been repetitive. How many has she taken, James? Because her head has been down. She is not going to feel good tomorrow. And guess what? If her eyes don't go up, she's going to continue to be a target.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Solid hit on that play. Orebro's got it behind the net. Easy pad save made by Cheevers. Thunderous hip check on the play. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Orebro's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed up ahead. Beautiful 360 with the puck. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Sends it over to Dupuis. Works it across to Saul. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Empire have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. The Warriors send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Tees it off. Makes the save. Saul's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Orebro's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Nice job to escape the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Oh, she timed that hip check perfectly. Pokes it away in his own end. Here's a shot. halfway mark of this period. The Warriors have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Orebro's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty. Made the stop on the play. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Scott's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Draisaitl's taking it from his own end. He got all of that hit on the play. The Empire have the puck against the boards. Sends the pass down low. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Warriors get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends it quickly to Saul. Manitoba's got the puck against the half wall. And that goes off a body. In all alone. Oh, she ran out of real estate.
I think this is a product of being indecisive. You think you got all the time in the world. Am I going to do that? Am I going to do that? And guess what? You won't wind up doing anything.
Orebro's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed from off the boards. Taken by Hammer. Across the line from center. Manitoba's on the attack. From the boards, he takes that pass. Angles it over to Thunderbound. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Empire have gained control of the puck along the wall. Too many bodies in the way. Taken here by Pasternak. Quick feed to Hammer. They've got numbers. And that one doesn't go. What a save.
Well, the goalie makes a huge save at a critical point in the game, but for the shooter, you have to find a way to convert as you run down the stretch.
And he makes the save on that play.
I love the way she fights for position in tight, James. She loses coverage. She knows how to escape her check. She got her hands available to get...
Let's go.
Absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, and really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
That's funny.
Manitoba's won the draw. Taken along the wall by Draisaitl. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Manitoba's got a hold of the puck now. Moving into the attacking zone. Here's a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. The style of goaltending has changed so much over the years, James, and you can see that he drops right to his knees here in the butterfly position, trying to make himself as big as possible. But unfortunately, the shooter is able to put it by.
The Warriors with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
And that's offside, stopping the play. Late goings of this period. The Warriors have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Orebro's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Oh, just a textbook hit. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. From the point, they take control of it. Orebro's got the puck against the boards. A A simple stop with the glove by Cheevers. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Oh.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean.
Temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Manitoba's quick start, the difference in this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, but the last 40 minutes, boring. And sometimes that can lull you to sleep as you find a way to protect the lead. But, man, they're lucky that they didn't get bitten, that they didn't really generate any offense after the...
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.
What? Or what's the code? PIMP1? Way North America East, 5 minutes. 5 minutes? It says invalid password, text contains profanity. Yeah. PMP1. practically. Wait, I'm near Ottawa. Bright Reaper! Yeah.
Oh, you can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down.
I'm from Renfrew. Yeah, how did you know?
Both teams are lined up, and we are
Oh,
set
shit.
to get things going. The Aces start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw.
Deal, deal.
Penalty coming
Oh.
up. Let's see the call here. The Empire have to control their sticks better. They'll serve 2 for slashing in the meantime. The Aces will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Aces played along the wing. Moves it from up. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Showdown. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. And there we go, icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work.
Center wins that.
She scores! Doing work on that one.
Well, she's in tight, and when she's in tight, she knows how to maneuver her body, in particular her hands, to get the puck off her stick quickly. She rarely makes a mistake when she's in tight like that.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves it quickly over to Harvey. Orebro's looking to break out. Directed over to Pasternak. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. He grabs the puck here at the point. Grabs it in his own end. Orebro's playing it through center. That's a solid check on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Richard's moving the puck through his own zone. Dished on over to Pasternak. Here's a short pass to Richard. Sends a pass over. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Orebro's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass. Shot. Makes the save on the stopper. Oh, it stops the win.
Great goaltenders have an uncanny ability to get to a set position, be able to fight through a screen as he's able to make this save.
Long lead pass into the open ice. Here's a shot. And that caroms right off the mask. Ready stick handling in his own zone. Takes the puck at the point. Keeps possession on the play. And there's the save. Quick pass across to Richard. Great forecheck by McCall. The Aces pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Richard's 1T zone ability is that coveted one-timer shot, guys. His teammates just love setting him up for that big blast.
Orebro's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that goes off, pours off a body. That goes off a twig. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Orebro's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off.
Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that puck comes across.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Winnipeg's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Winnipeg's on the attack. Here's a chance in front, and that's intercepted. Richard's got the puck in his own zone. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Takes the feed. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Winnipeg's got the puck. Scoops up the puck here. Oh, she read the play perfectly and delivers the hip check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, what a blast from the point, but too high.
Well, looks like his follow-through was too high as it just sails over the net.
On the backhand! Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck more to the middle. Clearing attempt. Puck scooped up by Reddy. Good stand-up hit on the play. Slides it diagonally to Pasternak. Here's a shot. Oh, look at the swing off that glove save. Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Off the draw, they take possession. The Aces have it now. Harvey's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Winnipeg's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Here's a shot. Falling with the stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Richard's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Orville's got possession here in their own end. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Pushes it across to McCarr. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Grabbed along the boards by Richard. Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scores! Let's go!
There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. The Aces gain possession along the wall. Scores! The captain delivers!
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Aces have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Forces the turnover, comes up with the puck. Scores! Break out the clutch here on the steal.
Oh?
Goal unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the
I'm
puck
confused.
going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. But this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Harvey's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Feeds the puck over to McCarr. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Slammed into the wall. Huge steal at his own end.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
The setters will glide into the dot. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. Good hit to bump him off the puck. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Orville's got it behind the net. Takes the return feed. Now a quick pass to Pasternak. Turns it away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Dismiss that chance. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but they can also... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Let's get the call.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here. Richard's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. A centering chance! Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Shoot! Fires it! Scores! What a shot!
You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
This play does not happen without that beautiful pass, James. It's all about reading where the coverage is and knowing exactly how your teammate can skate onto that puck. And when you skate onto it, you have some speed. You can get that shot off the way you want, and he capitalizes perfectly.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Well, already a high-scoring affair, and we've only played 20 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the second. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Orville's across the blue line. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Winnipeg's team hits a 2-on-1. A pass! Passes again! Off target, and they can't finish the rush! Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denied by the goaltender.
What a fantastic read and push to get cross-crease to make the save.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Orabro's looking to break out. And he takes the dish. Grabs the puck at center. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. And he takes the feed. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
On the attack along the boards. And not much on that one. Can't keep a hold of it. The Aces will play it from the defensive zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Moves around along the half wall. She handles the pass. What a steal in his own end. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Aces lead it 4-3. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it ahead to Makar. Drills them. The Empire have gained control of the puck in their own zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Harvey's won the draw. Puck sent over to Makar. Broken up in the neutral zone by Pasternak. Here's the chance to set up now. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. I'm really impressed with this play, James. You got to know where the puck is and where the shot is coming to, and you also have to fight for position. Once you're there with good time, you have to have great hand-eye coordination to be able to tap it and redirect it into the net.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's off a stick. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Winnipeg's won it. And he takes the pass. Picks up the puck. Here's a rocket of a shot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Orabro's got it in their own zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Moves the puck to Pasternak. Here we go. On-man rush here. She scores! Oh, wow, that is a goal scorer's finish right there.
Well, she's in that prime time area, her wheelhouse, right net front, James. I don't know how she has time in that area. You got to find a way to contest her. When you don't, that's exactly what happens. She buries it.
Takes control of the puck. Streaking through center.
I just want to do that to you, Daddy.
Offside the...
It's actually kind of a close game on shots. Fuck, I'm doing better now.
We'll get a face-off coming up. Past the midway mark of the frame, Orabro's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Harvey's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Picked off. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Centering feed! And that's stopped! Oh, and he gets that one too.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And that's picked off. Makes his presence known on the ice. Orebro's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Pasternak. He got all of that one.
Pasternak's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
From point blank, scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Harvey's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Oh, that's tremendous pulls the defensive end to break off the pass. Gives them nothing in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh. Guess who's back? Back up, friend.
Centers get ready to drop the puck. Orebro's won the draw. Picks up the puck in his own end. By Pasternak. Tries to get it over to Richard. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. The Aces need to start finishing on some of these chances here as we are now late in the second. Orebro's taking possession in their own end. And here's the pass to Richard. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Sends it to the middle. And he'll hang on to it.
That was a good play right there.
Coughs up possession of the puck. Tries to feed it over to McCarr. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Richard.
Harvey's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Great use of the stick at center by Pasternak. To the front. Oh, a clutch save. The Aces move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Harvey. Shot. Oh, what a save by Swayman.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Winnipeg's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Orebro's got it in their own zone. feed to Reed. Oh, what a stop by Swayman.
Shooters are so strong today on that cross-crease pass. You got to be able to read, anticipate that it's coming, and he does it perfectly.
Takes the feed at the back end. And that's broken up. Here's a centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick pass to Pasternak. Cuts into the paint. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. So don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, deficit of only one now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Winnipeg's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they've got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Hammers one from the point. Steps in for the one-timer and makes the save. Reed's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Makes a move in front. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Winnipeg's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Puck picked up by Reddy. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Rocks him on the play. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Orber's got the puck against the boards. Grabs the puck in the corner. Sends it out front. And he shuts down it. He scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front. Goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Orber's got the puck along the boards. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Cuts to the front. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Winnipeg's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within one goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Richard's lugging the puck. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play the
break away.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
The Aces' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it. Just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
Richard's got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Big time save and a big time shot. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Denied that one.
North says hold back, stay, something.
There's the whistle as the players
North says hold back, stay abreast, lock him down.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Reed's elite edges zone ability is that smooth skating he has, even when making sudden turns. He carries momentum into his turns to make better plays all over the ice, guys.
Point shot. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Richard's won the draw here in the open ice. Grabs the puck. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Orebro's looking to break out. Pasternak's got the puck through the neutral zone. Forces the turnover. Pasternak's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an third opportunity.
Oh, I like that.
Doing. It'll come.
Receives the pass. Nice pad save. Reed's taking it from his own end. And now it's to McCarr. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes the puck behind his own cage. Trying to clear the puck. Uses the force on
right wing, take right D. Right wing, take right D.
Harvey's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And that's knocked away by Pasternak. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Orebro's got control of the puck. The Aces gain possession. 10 seconds left. Slick feed. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped.
Even.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And they get that puck down the ice. The Empire have the puck in their own end. Winnipeg's gained possession. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. That goes wide. Trying to clear. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling it.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Orebro's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Sends the pass in front. Can't connect the play. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Into the corner now. Save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think
they're pulling.
Appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing them the love.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. A fakes his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Fires towards the empty net. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Empire have pretty much put this one to bed with that empty netter.
Yeah, they're going to win this game, James. I love the way they competed all game long, and now they get the insurance marker to ensure they get the W.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to... Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just
Yeah.
that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
Richard's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, a fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.
Hey, I'm just gonna heat up dinner real quick, okay? I'm back. Hello? Did somebody grab picks? Okay. Yeah, vinyl. Is somebody watching my stream?
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Empire have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Works it across to McCarr. And that pass is stolen. Blocker save.
And this is why they work on screenshots in practice as well as flash screens, James. The goaltender has to find a way to find the puck, and if they can't find it, they got to make themselves as big as possible and play the angles.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Takes the puck. Takes the bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage play.
Good thing I didn't move.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Orebro's looking to break out. Moves it to Richard. Gets in front of it. Niagara Falls gains a hold of it. Punks the puck away. Sends the pass over. Tosses it to pass.
You guys are becoming way too clustered by the looks of it.
Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas, they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Good read with the stick to break that up. Orebro's got it in their own zone. Looks to make a play over to Richard. And loses possession after a solid hit. Stones up with the blocker.
I'm not sure how he saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Feeds it to McCarr. Over the line they come. Thunderous use of the body of the hit. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Niagara Falls will go to work here in the offensive end. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Niagara Falls has jumped out to a 1-0 lead as we approach the midway mark.
I saw that too, and I let go of everything. I tried selling over as fast as I could.
And they get the opening goal midway through the period. It's about settling in. It's being about a wave, utilizing all of their lines, and they've created a ton of energy. It's just a matter of time before they get the next one.
Fuck.
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days, and you use your move.
Puck moved over to Richard. That's broken up in the neutral zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Richard's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he's knocked off the puck there. Jabs the puck away. Takes it to the net. And he elects to explore his options. Unloads one. Moves it quickly over to... Here's a chance. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish.
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And that's out of the zone. Niagara Falls plays it along the wing. Oh, talk about brutal timing with the stick.
And this is so frustrating, James. You work hard to get to these spots, these positions, and then what happens? Your stick crumbles in two. Harvey's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Quick shot! There's a great glove save by Swayman! More than half the period has expired. Orebro's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Pasternak's going to play it against the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Richard. Denies him in close.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
He's got a step. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic. fantastic change.
I didn't even use the right analog
Reading
stick
the
there.
play, and he recognizes he's got a
Sorry,
ton
left.
of time.
Yeah,
freezes the
right, my
tender
bad.
and buries it home. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Takes the pass. Niagara Falls has it in their own zone. Oh, big-time hit on the play.
Well, it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Oh, what a hip check on the play. You know her opponent, so you think it twice going up against her now. Stop that one. Strong defensive effort. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Gets it to the other point. Here he is in front. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, don't technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Oracle's got it, and they're on the attack. Shot deflected. Oh, what a glorious chance on the redirect, but it misses the net.
If you let him get a stick available, he's going to get it on the shot each and every time. He does here as well. Often it goes in. This time, just misses.
Oh, that's got to hurt. What a play. Niagara Falls with possession in their own zone. Slides the puck across to McCarr. And that's broken out. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Orebro still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Orebro's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick, close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second.
Niagara Falls takes possession along the wall. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
Niagara Falls has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Blocked in traffic. The Night Rats take over on possession. Feeds the puck across to Reed. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Night Rats are off to the box. Interference the call. Orebro's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Orebro's got the puck along the wall. Knocked away. Handles that one.
You always hear it from the opponent's side. Take away the eyes of the goaltender over the screen, and that's exactly what's happening here. But he finds a way to out-battle the screen in front and find and track the puck.
Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head. And now he moves it quickly to Richard. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Orbros ready to go to work with a two-man advantage.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit.
Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Here's a chance. Lays out to block the shot. Nice poke check. The Empire have the puck in the defensive zone. Lead pass ahead. It doesn't go. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. The Night Rats win the draw. Niagara Falls moves ahead with the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Play is blown dead with the offside. Reed's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Niagara Falls wins it at center. Here's a short pass to Reed. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Harvey. And he puts that one aside with ease. And the power play unit
I was trying my fucking hardest to let that out. It wouldn't let go.
Especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Orebro's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Harvey's got it in the defensive zone. And sends it just out of reach. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Look at that hit. Let's get physical.
Well, she certainly doesn't look comfortable right now, but she's not getting off the ice. She's trying to stay in the play and compete for every inch of it.
Now he takes it over the line. Couldn't save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Quick pass to McCarr. Throws it in front, and that's deflected off someone in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Niagara Falls leads it 3-2. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. From the neutral zone now. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. More than half the frame has been played here. The Night Rats are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Gets it over to Richard. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Rips it. Oh, good hit on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Rocked him along the wall. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach.
I guess I can't eat my noodles yet.
Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Orioles won the draw. Niagara Falls tries to break out from their own end. Slides the puck down low. Grabs the puck. Here's a blast. Big time glove save by Swayman. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Reed's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Hammers it. Stops that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Harvey's favorite way to light the lamp is launching that one-timer quickly and powerfully into the cage. His teammates will look to set up his 1T zone ability if he can just find the open ice, guys.
Takes the puck. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Niagara Falls gives themselves even more breathing room now, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, they can certainly take a breath, but not too much of one, because if their opponent can get one, they will be within striking distance. This is why this is a tough lead to have.
Back to the blue line. Oh, he does something to stop as he got the glove on it.
Tipping pucks is just so innate.
Oh, the score! And that's back to...
I was in the crease. I was in the crease. I was in the crease. Okay.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back to back. Here they come. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Cut.
Niagara Falls knows they have a lot of talent, and sometimes it doesn't always click. Tonight, it is clicking on all cylinders here, Cheryl.
Yeah, when you watch it, it's so entertaining. It's like everyone has elevated their game at the same time. It's like a batting lineup that's everyone's firing at the same time. Imagine the runs that get batted in here, James. Same thing's happening on this.
Quick feed to Harvey. Niagara Falls plays the puck along the boards. Oh, releasing the puck to deny them there. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Here's a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Picked up along the wall by Pasternak. What a steal in his own end.
Niagara Falls has been so strong away from the puck tonight, James. They've just been reading the play so well as a unit. And when you do that, you find your way to the puck, and you wind up possessing it.
Moves it to Reed. Oh, and she threw a perfectly executed hip check. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he makes a save there. Orville's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Harvey. Center and feed! And that goes off a stick and off target. Here we go, odd-man rush. What a block as he lays out. I'm sure he'll feel that one. The Night Rats will play it in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Scores!
momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Niagara Falls is having one of those nights that we'll be looking at these highlights in the morning going, wow, wow, and more wow.
Yeah, and they'll want to continue to wow into the third period and continue where they left off in the latter half of this game. But in order to do that, they're going to have good habits and not give any life to their opponent.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Two thunderous hit on the play.
Oh, and that's bone crushing.
The other by better windows.
Play, James, because that broke a pane of glass.
Had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. Oh, and there's the whistle offside the call, ending all that pressure. The centermen glide into position. The Night Rats get a hold of the draw. Rocks them. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Reeds gain possession inside the neutral zone. Broken up with a stick. And he can't hang on after that hit. Handles the puck from the left side. Niagara Falls gains a hold of possession. Scoops up the puck here. Trying to get it out of their own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. And they win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And there we go. Icing is the call. Orebro's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. And now it's grabbed by Pasternak. Rough around the tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save. Sometimes goaltenders don't see the puck. It's a quiet shot, so their senses are taken away from them, so they just have to get to set positioning and hope for the best.
Orebro's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. Looks to pass it to Pasternak. Here they come on the attack. Slithering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Unable to reach that one. Big play inside the defensive zone. He looks deep to Pasternak. Niagara Falls has it in the offensive end. And a solid save on the play there. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Fires it. Denies him on the play. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Here's the chance. Hold it on. And not much on that one. And he slides it quickly to Harvey. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Pasternak side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Made the stop on that play. Chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Moves the puck. Oh, wow, look at this. The Empire have they've got a 2-on-1. A pass. What a save. Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it there off the rush. Goaltender in front. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. He tips it, and that one's stopped. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Orebro's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Here's a short pass to Harvey. Wide of the net.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Niagara Falls wins the face-off. The Empire have it now. Niagara Falls has possession of the puck. Picks off the pass. Centering feed. And that's intercepted. Look at this, 2-on-1.
Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
But they Brad scoop it up along the boards. Sends one in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck clears the zone. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Reed's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards...
Scores! Redirected in, and it's behind the technique.
Well, not surprised here, and I call this the courageous tip, James, because you got to get net front with good timing. You got to fight for position. You got to be physical in there, and then you got to find a way to execute by getting onto the puck.
Orebro's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Whiffs on that. Niagara Falls has possession of it now. There's the whistle, icing the call. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Orebro's got it in the offensive zone. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Good hit on the play. a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Shot attempt. Scores! And look at that. Wait, hang on a second here.
I do not think this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. And he hangs on to the puck. And he slides and cuts it. And he scores! And there's the hat trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number.
It was because I was trying to get onto the post to hug it, and I didn't see that guy skate over there. That's on me. I'm sorry, y'all.
And we'll reset things after that icing. Orebro's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. Reeds won a big draw on their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Makar's got the puck. There's a firm collision. Let's let go. And that doesn't reach the net. Picks off the pass.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Now a quick pass to Makar. Here's a chance. Centering pass. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Off the draw, they take possession. From the open ice, they gain the line. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight.
In this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They